Hi everyone. So I thought it was about time that I do a video kind of introducing myself and talking about my life a bit. So for those of you who don't know or haven't noticed, I'm in a wheelchair and I have a medical condition called Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, or DMD for short if you're feeling lazy. So basically this condition makes my muscles waste away. I was born on the 20th of January 1991. I'm the youngest in my family and I have an older brother who also has the same condition as me. My brother was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when he was about 3, and he had to go down to Dunedin and have a muscle biopsy taken to determine if he had it. So that I would have been 18 months old at the time, and I remember my brother and my parents going down to Dunedin, and because I was so young, I had no idea what was happening, so I kind of weirdly thought that my parents and my brother weren't coming back. I don't know why I thought that. I mean, of course they came back. I mean, they didn't just leave me. Basically after that, they just did a blood test on me and kind of assumed that I had it as well. Weirdly, I was never actually officially diagnosed at that point, and I'll get to that later. So growing up as a kid, I was pretty normal. Maybe not as fast as the other kids and stuff like that, but you know, you would have barely been able to tell there was anything wrong with me. I started needing to use a wheelchair when in my last year of primary school. I mean, I could stand and walk, but I would get tired very easily, so the wheelchair would be there, you know, for me to sit down and have a rest, kind of thing. I mean, as walking got more difficult, it started to be that, you know, I would fall over a lot. And because my muscles weren't strong, I couldn't do anything. So, you know, like if you fall over right now, you're going to put your hands out in front of you and, you know, so you don't smack your face on the ground. Me, I couldn't do that. And worse still is I would always fall backwards. So basically, as I got older, I would fall over more and more and it hurt. And I got to the stage probably about my second year at intermediate where I just didn't want to try walking. Primary school was actually pretty good for me, but intermediate wasn't. So in my first year of intermediate, I was bullied quite a bit. I remember one time that I was out driving around on the field and these kids came up and disabled my wheelchair. They just turned the brakes off at the back and of course, I couldn't do anything. And worse still is when the teachers did the roll, they didn't even notice I was missing. In the end, the school treated me so badly that my mum pulled me out and took me to another school. And that school was really, really good. And basically from there, I really started enjoying school and enjoying learning. So then of course I went to high school and I mean, bullied a little bit, but you know, nothing major. And academically I was fine and actually did quite well, especially in science. And yeah, I really enjoyed high school. Yeah, so that's that. And then I went straight from high school to university. The university were really helpful. They provided writers for me to take notes in my lectures, and I'd get lab assistants to help me in the lab doing all the practical stuff, so it was really good, and that was ages ago now. So then after university I had kind of like a bit of a break, and then I did an internship at my church. And in that I basically did it on video and design stuff. And that's basically what I'm still doing now. But yeah, I still make videos for my church and do graphic design work, and I'm trying to basically start a bit of a business doing graphic design stuff, and yeah, and I've got YouTube as a hobby, so that's good. So I mean, this isn't a very comprehensive life story, it's just, you know, a little bit of a chat. Check out my other videos if you want, because, you know, they're funny. Well, I think they're funny. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully this video wasn't too awkward. Bye!